Hello, Divine Twins. This is Debs, and this is, of course, your twin flame journey for the month of December 2024. Twins, thank you so much for being here. It is wonderful to be with you. And of course, we're going to be looking at the energies between the masculine and the feminine. Here we go. I'm using a crystal quartz and angel aura quartz to help me connect through with source. And the deck that I'm using today is the Vintage Tarot. So twins, if you're ready, let's start. Calling on the divine, the higher angels and ascended masters from the pure white light, please guide me in this twin flame reading for the collective. This is for the month of December 2024. Thank you, Archangel Michael. December 2024. I'm hearing a Prince song, When Doves Cry. How could you just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Okay. Someone could feel very sad. Someone could feel as if they're being left behind somehow. Okay. Twins, here we go. The top line, as always, will represent the energy of the masculine below the energy of the feminine. Let's see where this takes us, twins. Six cards for the masculine, six for the feminine. What I'm hearing is, I didn't understand until now. Is it too late? Okay, there may be a situation where one twin is suddenly recognizing the connection with the other, maybe going through ascension, and might be wanting to take action, but is worried it might be too late. Could be the feminine, could be the masculine. We will find out, twins. Okay. Oh, and my throat chakra just closed up then. There may not have been a lot of communication between these two for quite a long time. If there has been communication, they haven't delved into the issue. And it may well be it's because they felt that this was an impossible union to bring into the 3D. Okay. All right, guys. Underneath the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. There's a lot of love between these two, a lot of emotion. It may well be that we have one twin moving towards the other to express love. I'm so sorry. I've just come to terms with what this connection actually means to me. I'm sorry it's taken me so long. I love you. Okay. This card represents the outcome of the journey, twins. Okay. We'll have a look at that at the end of the reading. So if you are ready, let's do this. So first of all, twins, we're going to be having a look at the energy of the divine masculine. This is going to show us what's on his mind and how he's feeling at this point of time. The Sun, Leo energy. The Sun represents happiness, expansion, growth. This can also relate to long distance. The energy can also relate to a child. The masculine may have a child with a karmic partner, and that might have been the reason why the masculine felt he couldn't detach in order to be with his true divine feminine. Now, the Sun can also represent awakening. Maybe finally the divine masculine has awoken to the significance of this connection. Beautiful. So the masculine is sitting in the energy of the Sun. Divine twins, we now move to the first card for the feminine. And this, of course, is going to represent what's on her mind and how she's feeling, again, at this present period of time. The Ten of Wands. I feel this represents the divine feminine looking into her future, feeling burdened. Maybe she's been carrying the twin flame energy by herself, solo, for too long. It's almost as if she's looking for somewhere to put down that burden. Where can I put down this burden? I've had enough. It hasn't served me. I'm exhausted. I don't want to do this anymore. She may be getting ready to turn her back on the hope of union in the 3D. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's have a look now at the second card for the masculine. Now this, of course, is going to show how he views his true divine feminine, what he believes is on her mind, how he believes she's feeling. This is his point of view, twins. The divine doesn't want us to know. The Two of Cups. So the way the divine masculine sees the divine feminine feeling is he knows that she's in love with him. He knows full well that she's been waiting for him to move towards her, to offer her commitment in this lifetime. He's fully aware of that. The Two of Cups. So he believes the divine feminine is sat thinking of him, in love with him, and he knows that she has been waiting, and possibly for quite a long time. So twins, we now move to the second card for the divine feminine. And of course, this is going to relay what she believes is on the masculine's mind, how she believes he's feeling. This will be her perspective, twins, okay? The Fool. So what the divine feminine is believing the masculine is thinking about is taking a leap of faith and a risk maybe towards her. So if she knows the masculine was involved with somebody else, she may believe that he's going to impulsively reach out to say, hello, how are you? We haven't spoken for a while. I just wanted to touch base. She feels that energy around her. She's almost waiting for that message. But she may feel it would be reckless. She may believe he just doesn't want to lose her, the potential of coming into union eventually in the future. Little does he know that she's about to give up on this. She's had enough. She doesn't want to wait anymore. Now, whether or not his soul is aware that she's about to turn her back, who knows? It may be that he's intuitively triggered to reach out to her, and he doesn't quite understand why. So how the feminine sees the masculine feeling is the Fool, Aries energy. Now, twins, we move to the third cards. These are going to represent how each twin sees the actual relationship with the other twin, the connection that's been built up between the two of them since the first day that they met. So let's have a look first of all at the masculine's energies. Let's see how he views the connection, the relationship with his true divine feminine. This, as always, twins, will be his perspective. The Seven of Pentacles, interesting. The divine masculine may be looking at past mistakes. The mistakes could represent that he didn't understand the spiritual connection between these two when they met. He may feel he's wasted a lot of time in dragging his feet. He may feel even that he spent too long with a karmic partner. With the energy of the Seven of Pentacles, he has been looking at the past, feeling a sense of regret. Now, given that this is Pentacles energy, he could also be looking at his finances, his savings. It may well be, twins, that he knows that if there's any chance the divine feminine will open the door, will accept him into her life, maybe after waiting so long, the only way that she would do that is if he disconnected from a karmic partner. And for him to do that, it might well mean financial loss. So the way the masculine is seeing the relationship with the feminine is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, twins, let's have a look at the third card for the divine feminine. This, of course, is going to portray how she sees the connection, the relationship, with her true divine masculine. This is her point of view. The Three of Pentacles, interesting. I'm hearing that quote by Lady Diana, there were three of us in this marriage. I feel, divine twins, that the feminine is fully aware that the masculine is connected to a third energy. It may well be that she's been waiting for him to disconnect, to reach out to her. It may well be that she feels the masculine is going to take an impulsive leap towards her, but the way she sees the connection between the two of them is there are actually three people in the mix. I'm hearing the marriage of minds and hearts on the spiritual plane. So she may know that in the 3D, the masculine is in a long-term commitment with a karmic, but she obviously recognizes that in the 5D, these two souls are destined to come together, marriage of two souls. But there is a third energy in this connection. Now, divine twins, let's have a look at the fourth cards. And of course, these are going to portray the messages that each twin wants to relay to the other twin. As always, these could be messages of support and love for the twin flame journey itself. These could be questions that one twin wants to ask the other that they may not have had the courage or the opportunity to ask in person. These could be pieces of information sent between the souls during astral travel in dream state. So let's have a look at what the masculine would want to relate to the feminine for the month of December. The Queen of Pentacles. Either the masculine is relaying to the feminine that he has to consider a Queen of Pentacles in his life. This may well be the karmic partner. With the Queen of Pentacles, she could have been loving and supportive in the relationship, but the Queen of Pentacles energy represents someone more interested in the financial aspects of a connection than the emotional aspects. So he may be relaying to the divine feminine that he has to think about his connection with a Queen of Pentacles. That is his message to his true divine feminine. He could be in a long-term commitment with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Now, twins, we move to the fourth card for the feminine. And this, of course, is going to portray what she would want to say to her true divine masculine. And this could, of course, be in response to what he is relaying to her. The Knight of Wands. What the divine feminine is relaying to the masculine is she's very attracted to him. There's a lot of passion she feels for him, but this is not an offer of commitment. So the divine feminine may be, in the nicest sense, warning the masculine not to jump towards her with passion unless he's ready to talk about commitment. She may be relaying to him, you know there's an intense chemistry between us, but I'm not wanting to consider just a physical connection. This is a very important spiritual connection we have between us. We're here to fulfill our soul contract. This is not about physical attraction. Unless you recognize that and treat this connection with the respect that it deserves, I would rather wait to come into union in another lifetime. So that is what the feminine is relaying to the masculine, the Knight of Wands. Now, divine twins, let's have a look at the fifth cards. And these, of course, are going to portray the challenges and obstacles that each twin is facing, that they need to overcome in order to move into union in the 3D in this lifetime. So first of all, let's delve into the energy of the masculine to see what his challenges are that he would need to overcome in order to be with the divine feminine in this lifetime, in the 3D. Let's see. The Death card. Scorpio energy. The Divine Masculine's challenge is to transform his situation in order to offer commitment to the Divine Feminine in this lifetime. It may well be he needs to take control of a connection with an Earth sign or a Scorpio, or he needs to sever the tie with a karmic partner. And that is a lot of change. Now, twins. We move to the 5th card for the Divine Feminine. And this is going to show, of course, the challenges the feminine faces, the blocks that she needs to remove from the twin flame path in order to come together with her true Divine Masculine. Let's have a look. Yes, the Ace of Wands. The challenge for the Divine Feminine is that she's nervous that if the masculine leaps towards her with the energy of the Fool, it could well be because he can't help himself. The chemistry is too strong, the attraction is too intense, but it would not be an offer of commitment. So her challenge is she has this passion for the masculine, but she doesn't want the masculine to cheapen the connection by assuming that she would allow a third-party situation. With the Ace of Wands, she's nervous. Her challenge is, I'm wildly attracted to the masculine, but I don't want this to end up being an affair situation that eventually will come to an end. I'm sitting in a lot of self-respect and self-worth. I've held back up until this point of time. I've waited for the masculine to act with integrity. I'm going to continue to do that. But the challenge for the feminine is, if he did move towards her, would she have the strength to hold back from opening the door into her life? Would she have the courage to keep him at arm's length because the chemistry is so intense? Now, twins, we come to the penultimate 2 cards. And these cards will show us, as you know by now, what each twin is hoping for pertaining to the connection with the other twin by the end of December 2024. So let's have a look, twins, at what the masculine is hoping for pertaining to the connection with his Divine Feminine by that time. Oh, the 5 of Cups. I feel the Divine Masculine is going to sit in deep contemplation. He's looking out across the ocean as if he's trying to make a decision as to what he really wants to do. He knows he's unhappy in the relationship he's in. He knows he misses his true Divine Feminine. The thing is, does he have the courage and confidence to break free of a connection he has been in order to offer commitment to his true Divine Feminine? Does he have the courage to do that? He knows he'd have to embrace change. He may also know that there could be financial loss. The other issue might be that with this particular image, there could be a lot of distance between himself and his true Divine Twin. How would they bridge the gap in maybe their living locations? He's thinking about all of this. So I don't feel the masculine is going to take action towards the feminine because he is simply sat at crossroads in his head, twins. Yes. Now, we move to the final card for the Divine Feminine. And this, of course, is going to show us what she's hoping for pertaining to her true Divine and Masculine. Let's have a look. Yes, absolutely, the 10 of Cups. The Divine Feminine is hoping that the masculine will detach from the karmic partner, the Queen of Pentacles, and move towards her to join her in this beautiful energy of unconditional love. She may be hoping that they can build a life together. She may be hoping to have children with him, or maybe blend families. She may be a single parent. But what the Divine Feminine is hoping for is to sit in the energy of the 10 of Cups with her true Divine Masculine. So twins, remember the overall energy is the Knight of Cups. There's a lot of love between these two, unconditional love. So let's have a look at the final card. This is going to show us the overall outcome of this particular twin flame connection by the end of December 2024. Let's have a look, twins. My goodness, we have the Four of Wands. Now this sheds a different light on this reading. As you will know by now, the Four of Wands represents twin union, 1111. In the 3D, this also represents living together. It may well be that the masculine recognizes that he can't fully detach from a Queen of Pentacles quite yet. But he may be ready to take a step in the right direction towards the feminine to discuss him separating from the Queen of Pentacles, and may want to know if the Divine Feminine would be open to discussing living together. She may say no, but that discussion will take place for whomever I'm connecting with here by the end of December. So twins, there is hope for union in the 3D. So my beautiful twins, we're going to be moving into messages. Archangel Michael, what would the Divine Feminine want to relay to the masculine, please, for the month of December? Thank you, Michael. The feminine is simply relaying to the masculine that she is working on herself. So she is working on her individual soul contract to make sure that she's learned all the lessons she needs to learn to fully step into the energy of the Divine Feminine. Second message from the feminine to the masculine. Thank you, Michael. The feminine is saying to the masculine, I regret the way we left things. It may well be that she was angry. She may have said some harsh things that maybe looking back now she regrets saying. It might be because she was sitting in a lot of grief. She may have been very upset. But looking back, she may have recognized that she may have overreacted. What she's saying to the masculine is, I'm so sorry for the way we left things. It should have been different. It should have been more peaceful. Third message, please, Archangel Michael, from the feminine to the masculine. So the feminine is saying to the masculine, I'm not ignoring you. I'm thinking about our connection. But the feminine, in the true spirit of the Divine Feminine, is not going to chase the masculine. She will be waiting for him to reach out to her. So now, twins, let's see what the masculine would want to relay to his true Divine Feminine. The masculine is saying to the feminine, I ran away from myself, not you. So the masculine may have some deep-seated fears, doubts, issues he has to deal with on a personal basis. And it may well be that when he met his true Divine Feminine in the 3D, meeting her triggered those insecurities, potentially. So, second message from the masculine to the feminine. Thank you, Michael. Interesting. The masculine is saying to the feminine, I'm trying to straighten things out first. Divine twins, I feel that he's in deep thought as to what he would need to do to separate from this Queen of Pentacles in order to be with his true Divine Feminine. So he is considering making changes in order to be with her. So final message, please, Archangel Michael, from the masculine to the feminine. Final message, please. Thank you. The masculine is saying to the feminine, I can't get you off my mind. It's impossible. And of course, that's because These two are connected at soul level. This is a very strong soul contract. You cannot detach from your true divine twin. You can detach from a soulmate. You can use etheric cord cutting. Etheric is the energy cord between two people. You cannot between two souls. You cannot disconnect from your true divine twin. So this is looking positive, okay? If you feel this is your reading, do let me know. Drop me a comment in the description box below. And of course, if you'd like your own twin flame reading, you can book that with me. My website's down there too. So divine twins, I'm leaving it there. I'm sending, as always, love and light your way and many blessings. Bye now.